What's up guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be reacting to the 10th episode of I'm Standing on a Million Lives. This one's titled Yotsuba Yusuke Dies. Very ominous title, considering, well, essentially we're just meant to be going and getting the last, 0.17% of map exploration. That's all we're meant to be doing this time. So, how we're going to mess that up, I don't know. Unless we're going to skip over the time that they're spending back in the real world and just go straight back into our new quest, which gets him killed. I don't quite know where they're going with this, but we've got 3 more episodes of this show left, since it's a 12-episoder. We've got this one, and then the next 2 weeks. So I guess they're setting up our big final arc for this one. I don't know what that's going to entail, but apparently he's going to die. Although he's not going to die because, well, the source material is still ongoing. They're not going to kill off their main character. It would be very, very, very ballsy for a show to kill off its main character, this far in. It's fine if you're pulling a talentless Nana, right? Where you've got your main character in the first episode. Oh, wait, no, it's the other chick. That's a cool little way of subverting the audience, right? And it worked on me. Even though I knew she was meant to be the main character going in, which was odd. But this far in, no, he's not dead. It'll be for tension, but he's not going to die, because there's still so much of the show left to go. So, that's why I kind of don't like this type of cliffhangers. It's like, well, you know he's going to get out of it, right? And this show doesn't really want to put that high of a stake on things. At least so far it hasn't, but we will see. But yeah, before I get into last week's recap, you may notice that, hopefully, my lighting looks a little better. I'm going to be playing around with it a little more as well, because I have my new lighting set up, which is a nice ring light behind the camera there. I did have a lamp above my monitor, which really fucked my eyes up. It really, really did not help. So I'm hoping this ring light, now it's an LED rather than a bulb, might be a little easier on the eyes, and I can adjust it. It's dimmable. I can change exactly what type of light it is. Currently, I've got it on the yellow light setting or whatever. I think it's 3600K, if that's how they measure it. I don't remember. I'd have to go through the book, but I can play around with that just to make sure that it looks good. This looks kind of familiar to what I had with the lamp beforehand, so this is why I just went with the yellow light, because it just looks a little better, I think. It puts a little more colour into it, otherwise I look very, very white, which is accurate, but I don't want to look that white, you know. Anyway, last time, we completed our our first part of the quest, which is to deliver the goods to Radadobo, and the goods turned out to be the heads of these kingdom people that were trying to execute these worshippers of the religion that they frown upon, just to set an example. So their heads served as the goods to be delivered, as well as the information of what they were planning, blah, blah, blah. So we've got that out of the way. Now, what we need to do is get the last 0.17% of the map explored, which, again, apparently is going to be quite perilous, considering that he's meant to die. But we also had a little sub-arc with Yusuke and, or Yotsuya and Caravel. They were kind of playing up into, potentially a romance thing there, and I bet if they continue that show long enough, there could be a romance there. But mainly just because he's going to have a harem of girls around him, and they're all going to be like that with him. I mean, they've already started. EU's already started. I would say, Kasue, was that her name? Yes. I'd say she's also started at this point. New girl, no. Yuka. I'm still not sure how I feel about her. She was a bit more tolerable last episode, just because she was trying to ship them together and trying to play wingman, so it kind of was alright, but I still think she needs more development. Why is she the way she is? There's an interesting character buried in there somewhere, we just haven't really been shown it, which I don't know if it's an anime problem, because they're cutting it for pacing, or if just the original source material didn't go into her so much as well. I don't know. But, yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking. I want to have an episode with her where she has some meaningful development. Last episode was a start, now I want to go into her character rather than her trying to get other characters. You get what I mean. Anyway. Let's load up the episode here, because I've chatted long enough about random stuff. So, as per usual, these are time-based format reactions. Bottom left of the screen, you're going to see the time for the episode. I count you down, 3, 2, 1, play. Then on play, you start the episode, I start the episode, and we'll be in sync. We're watching this one on Crunchyroll, as per usual, since that's who's licensed it this season. No logos or anything to begin with, we're just straight into the episode. You can use the screen flash on my face or the mic to tell when the scenes are transitioning as well to help you sync up. So with all that said, let's get into this week's episode, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, play. Hi, Kasue. Wondering about getting the map exploration, I assume? Because they said they were going to split up last time. And there's Yuka. Very chillaxed. Ooh, excuse me. Bit yawny already. Mm-hmm. Oh wow, so he went up, okay. Alright, easy, yeah. 15 hours to like 0.04%, yeah, you're fine. What question are they going to ask, by the way? That was the other talking point from last week. Because they get a question every time they clear it. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Fair. Yeah, quite easily. Oh, it's starting to snow. Didn't realize it was getting towards winter already. And OP time. Excuse me, I am very tired today. This is the first of 5 videos. It's not a good sign for the week, is it? I don't see how he's going to... I don't see how they messed this up. I really don't see how this becomes perilous. Unless they're not saying he's dying, maybe he metaphorically dies. Like, instead of his actual life being in danger, maybe his soul dies. I don't know how to describe it. Alright. Here we go. It be snowing. It was quite a nice ship, actually. Okay, a lot of establishing shots. Like, a lot of establishing shots. Oh, okay. Becoming a snowstorm, is it? Is that where they're going with this? Okay, it's going to be a blizzard. Okay. So now here's the perilous aspect of it. Okay. And that's why he's in danger. Oh boy. Because he's up in the mountains. Well, it hasn't started yet, though. Just we're flashing back. I think we're flashing back. Okay. Mm-hmm. Hmm. I really like this pair. I like the way they've handled them. Hmm. No shake of her head, okay. Mm-hmm. That too. Mm-hmm. I really like the way they've handled those two. It's quite nice. Storm's getting worse. Dude's cold, yep. That should be a little better. Mm-hmm. Got caught out in the storm. I mean, in theory, yes. Um, I, yeah, maybe. But now you're just burning energy. She's caught out as well. All they have to do is get that last 0.04%. Oh boy. She should be fine though. She's got like the fire magic hand warming thing on her end, right? You can just use that, right? Let me die of squee. Okay. More likely than you. 0.02, okay. You're a fire mage. Do something. Like anything. That's relatively smart to use the shield to shield your face like that. But she definitely has the worst attire for this, I think. She doesn't have any form of robes. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm-hmm. All right. Some form of ruins? She seems less affected than everyone else by those things. Okay, never mind. Did none of them think to take, like, a horse or lizard horse, whatever the hell they are in this world? Did no one think to try and hire one? Just saying. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Immediately for the friends, yeah. It almost feels like a recap episode of all our characters. Mm-hmm. Or makeup products. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Just need point zero 0.02. That's all we need. What has she stumbled into, I wonder? Mm-hmm. Really? Okay. Okay. No, she's not gonna make it. She's gonna be the first to fall. Which makes sense considering her attire. She's the one least suited to this. Well, you don't have a choice. I think that's number one gone. Some statue of some description. No idea what, though. Has she gone in? Wait. What? Wait, what? Hmm. 10 kilometers, okay. Yeah. Why are you not using your fire mage powers? Like, surely you have something that helps it. Also, I want to know what was up with you. I don't understand what happened to you there. Mm-hmm. Oh, no. Okay. Was it some, like, this world's version of a Yeti, I'm guessing? Oof. Nice. Yep. It really isn't. So, plenty of time in the episode, so I guess we're gonna have this fight. Surprised you have this much energy to be able to fight like this. Why does it look so concerned? Just wasn't expecting to be blocked, I guess? Well, I guess he wins? Yeah, he wins, okay. Hmm. Yeah. Oh, of course it has goddamn kids. Of course it has kids. Mm-hmm. Yes. I don't know, do you feel bad? Human conscious makes you immediately feel bad for... Yeah. Mm-hmm. You gonna move on? Still working on that assumption, okay. Yep, okay. It's how life goes sometimes. Wow, okay. 4.993, sure. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's the question you should ask when you clear it. Oh boy. Oh boy. And they're going to cliffhanger it there, I guess? No, they didn't. Where are we going? Okay, we are cliffhanging it there, just with a final establishing shot. That's kind of weird. Okay. Live action ED now? Okay. This is a surprise and quite the contrast, but sure. Who is that? I'm gonna guess one of the VAs. Also, when the hell did they film this? I guess, depending on where you go in Japan, you could probably find some areas with it. Also, they don't have to be in Japan, I guess. They could film this overseas if they wanted. Odd choice to have this as ED, but sure, why not? Classic little snowman. And of course a top hat. Okay. Hello. Oh, she's the one that does the theme song. Okay. Yeah, sure. It's a good song. Yeah. Are they doing a merch promo right now? Bye. Did they just put a merch promo at the end of their show? I mean, there's a QR code, so I mean, I guess let's go and follow it. I mean, why not, right? Do I have a QR reader on my phone? That's a good question, actually. Android phone. I don't know if I have that app. Yes, I do. I do have a QR code reader app. Let's follow it, right? Like, why not? Are you going to follow it? No? There we go. It took a minute to find that. Just once. Let's do this. Where is it going to take me, I wonder? millionlives.com. I guess this is their main webpage. Put it in English, please, just so I can read some of this. Oh god, it's taking a while to load. I'm going to blame my phone more for that than the actual website, because this phone is very, very old. I'll be honest, this is not what I expect to be doing at the end of this episode. Yep, they are literally promoting... This was legitimately a sales pitch for their coat. Interesting. Or is it a gift campaign? I don't know what it is. Let me go on here, because this is going to be easier than my phone. 1 Mil Live's website. Let's see if I can find it. Understanding. 1 Mil Live's website. Why Why is it so hard to find this goddamn website? Like, really? Official website. Anime website, there it is. It was taking me to the manga website, not the thingy website. Yep. We'll translate where appropriate. Okay, no, the website is just genuinely that slow. It's not even just my phone. It just takes a second. Okay, translations. Were you going to help? Oh, it takes you to the Good Smile website. Okay. I'm standing on 1,000,000 Lives, Game Master and Glitch full print reversible snowboard wear. Okay, it releases January, so very soon. Reservations are available from today and are extending through to December 23rd. So you've got just under 3 weeks to get it. Interesting. Okay. They legitimately just did a merch promo, and it's reversible as well, apparently. Interesting. How much is it? Is it also on the English site? Let me check now, or is it only available in Japan? Because I don't normally check merch stuff. I normally just check figures on Good Smile. Doesn't look like it's available on the international shop. At least it doesn't seem to be. But yeah, 19,500 yen. So that's £140. Ooh, boy, that's quite pricey, isn't it? That's very pricey for a reversible snowboard wear snow jacket. Let's have a look, see what we can get. Actually, you know, maybe it's not so pricey, actually. Looking at maybe somewhat equivalents, they're also in this sort of price range, actually. So you know what? I take it back. Maybe it isn't so overly priced. I can't make a question of its quality as a snowboard jacket, but I mean, it's not actually too absurdly out of price range, now that I look at it. Maybe a little higher just because it's a custom design, it's reversible and all that, but interesting. Okay. Well, yes, there you go. Anime merch promo in the middle of the episode. That's a first. Do you remember any other show that's done something like this? In their, like, ending bits just before the end of the episode, they promote some of their own merch directly? And then this was, what's her name? Where is she? Be listed under staff. Theme song, performance ED. This is Liu, I'm not sure. She also did the theme song for Had No Illusion, interestingly. What other stuff has she done? Musical artist. Chinese cosplayer and singer who's affiliated with HoriPro International and Lantis. This is only her second work, okay. So this is only her second one, okay. And yeah, she's a cosplayer as well. She's got her own website. I like a little loading logo there, that's quite cute. Yeah, topics. There's her Instagram, of course. Yeah. I mean, yeah, as expected. She's got some of her cosplay stuff on there. She's done some Neon Genesis stuff. Bunch of other cosplays as well. She's got a Rem one up there. A couple of Rem ones, actually. Yeah. Oh, she also did Chica from Kaguya-sama and Kaguya herself. Interesting. Okay, cool. If you're looking up Liyyuu, if you're looking her up, that's her. Okay. Overall, a decent episode. I did not well, part of me expected it because I was like, they're not going to go into a second quest or the next quest this season. They're just not going to. They wouldn't have anywhere near enough time to do it. And I don't think they're going to introduce another character. So they had to either extend this last little bit of the quest out somehow, which they did, or they'd have extended periods of time in the real world, which I was actually looking forward to. More extended time in the real world, discussing what's happening, that time outside of that world, and possibly pondering on what information they got out of their last question, maybe. Wait, do they get the question as soon as they arrive back, or as soon as they finish their last quest? It's as soon as they finish the quest, right? They get to ask their question. So... Well, Yotsuya obviously doesn't die. He's either going to survive the fall, or as he falls, he completes the quest. Right? That's what I'm thinking. What was her deal? Iu's deal there at the end? I'm not quite sure what that was all about. Oh, she's passed it before, and then she's gone in a circle. Oh yeah, because she walks past that statue, then she reminisces about all this stuff, not totally paying attention, and then winds up back where she started. Okay. Which, considering they have a map, I don't know, a lot of this feels kind of forced, just for the sake of having this drama towards the end of will they not make it. Firstly, they went out on foot. Why would they go out on foot? I know they had plenty of time and they're like, oh, this will be easy, but why not just try and rent a horse or something to speed this up? Why not do that? Not one of them thought of that idea? Like, come on. Secondly, Fire Wizard, she has that heating ball thing, right? Like, where was her introduction episode? Was it episode 4, maybe? Or was it episode 3 where we see that? I don't know. Okay, here she is. I think episode 3. I want to go back, because they specifically said, like, her ball can only, like, generate a certain amount of heat up to a certain amount or something, right? Like, she raises the air temperature by a certain amount? Was that it? Let's see. Let's see. Where was it? Alright, and here she goes. Uses up all her mana immediately. Increase the temperature of the air within 10 centimeters of the staff by 20 degrees Celsius. I mean, that was her at level 1, don't forget. But surely that could be helpful, like, raising the air around you by 20 degrees? That's significant. Like, that, she should use that. Why isn't she using that? Like, come on. Yes, she probably has a very limited amount of it, but still, that would help out, surely. For a little bit, just to keep you alive, at least. Anyway, I don't think this show is meant to be taking those types of plot points too seriously. You're not meant to think too hard about it. They're just doing it for the tension, but anyway. It was a decent episode. This show in general is just average. Like, everything it does is average. The action is average. The animation is average. The art is average. The characters are average. I really like how they're doing Carvel and Yotsuya. I like how they're doing Iu and Kasue. Yuka is the only character that I really don't care for yet. I don't know if we've got time to care for her with the next 2 episodes. But yeah, it's just okay, really. This series started out improved, and then it just kind of settled back down to like the average level that I expected from it. So I'm still enjoying it. I'm glad I watched it. I just don't know if I'd ever recommend this to someone. Unless you're a real fan of like isekai-style stories, maybe I'd recommend this. But as an actual just... If I was to say, hey, you are interested in anime? Here, watch this one as an introduction to anime. No, I wouldn't do that. Or as a must-watch series from this season, it's like, it's not competing with the rest of this season, let's be real. So... It is what it is, and also it's the first time I've ever seen a merch promo in the actual anime episode. Like, what? Even on streaming sites, like, if that was like an advert that came after the show that they paid the TV spot for, understandable. But actually having it as part of the anime broadcast itself that you then put out to streaming sites across the world, it's like, what? Anyway, that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one anyway. Leave a like if you did, as well as your comments what you thought. If you're thinking of some of the similar plot holes, plot misdemeanors that this show has had, please let me know as well. And don't forget to subscribe to see next week's episode, as well as the rest of the full 2020 lineup you can find on my channel. Thank you for watching. Until next time, see you guys later.